The next step is to specify the output text files, a minimum of 1 and up to a maximum of 4, and specify the fields that will appear in each output file. Click on the Output tab. This demo is generating the same type of output file as the input file. Therefore, the text output and the delimited radio buttons are checked. Other types of output can be chosen if required by selecting different options. Thus, an input text file can be cleaned and the output written to one or more tables in a Microsoft Access database, for example. The next step is to specify the name and location of the output files. This can be done either by using the 4 Browse buttons or by clicking on the Generate button. During the cleaning process, an input address is assigned one of the 4 match categories: checked, altered, doubtful, or poor. It can be useful to store all the output addresses for a match category in a separate file. Click on the Generate button to show the Generate File Names dialog. Click on the Browse button to select a folder for all output files. Browse to the folder where PostCoder Batch is installed and select the Examples folder. Select the Output folder and click OK. Enter a base name for all output files of example2 demo. Click on the Generate button to close the Generate File Names dialog and update the paths and file names of the 4 output files, one for each match category: checked, altered, doubtful, and poor. For the purposes of this demo, all 3 delimiters will be left at their default values. The next step is to specify the fields that will appear in each output file. This demo will add all the fields that appear in the input file plus 1 path field. Click on the Import Input Fields button to add all the fields that appear in the input file to the definition of the structure of the output file. Click on the Add button to add a new row in which to specify a new output field. Click on the field name column of the new row and type in the text path postcode. Click on the Data Source Fields column of the new row and click on the ellipsis button to display the Data Source Fields dialog. Select the Path Tags tab. Double-click on the PCD item in the Available Fields list to add it to the Chosen Fields text list. Click OK to close the Data Source Fields dialog and enter the PCD tag into the Data Source Fields column.